Yo, what up, gang? What up? What's up, Korea? How's it going? Should I start calling you Monkey now? Or do you still just want me to call you Korea? Hi, bye? No, Banana King, don't do it! You can't do this to me, Banana King, bro. I got excursion, so I go early. Okay, no problem, man. Both. I'm just gonna keep calling you Korea until I forget. Sometimes you can call me Monkey and Korea, alright. Well, how is everyone doing today? How is everybody doing? You're doing alright? That's good, that's good. Slizzcore is F tier? Oh, fuck you. Okay, Mackles? Listen, if I could put you in F tier, I would. Alright? Dead serious, dude. I have school in 20 minutes. Oh, dude. Man, I'm gonna get, like, no viewers then. Well, rest in peace. Hey, that's not nice. Take that back. You know what? No. 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 No, I'm not taking it back. Alright. But yeah, we got more of the tier list today. I think the last time I did this was like a month ago? I'm not taking it back, Mackles. Okay, fine. Maybe I take it back. Maybe I do. Yo, what's up, Felipe? How's it going? Also, let me know if the music is too loud. Let me know. Chat, I made a bracelet today. It's so fun. Is Slizzcore dead? Dude. How would I be dead? I don't just die. Music is fine. Okay, that's good. Very good. NVM, alright. But yeah, I made an epic bracelet today. I had to buy a bunch of beads for something. And I had so many beads left over, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna make a bracelet, and I made one. I still have so many beads left, so we gotta make more bracelets. So chat, if you want a free bracelet, let me know. See, I say that, but none of you are getting a bracelet. That's the funny part. Let me turn on live chat, that would probably be good. Can't wait to hear Scissor glazing today. Oh, you already know it. I already see the big man himself right here. Oh my gosh. We do have some bangers up today. Some of my all-time favorites. Make Slizzcore themed bracelets and sell them as merch. You know the crazy part? I actually... See, I went to like fucking Walmart to buy beads for this thing I needed to do. And they only had like these huge like assortment of them. Like you'd buy like a box and it would have a bunch of different colors. The box I bought did not have orange or black. So yeah, no Slizzcore themed bead bracelets, unfortunately. It's kind of an L. Alright. Well, anyway, I guess we should just get into this, right? Starting off with a peak Pokemon, Cleffa. Alright, guys. Now, your iconic colors are red and blue. I didn't have any red either. I do have blue. Anyway, starting off with a peak Pokemon, Cleffa. Alright, Cleffa is so awesome, guys. Cleffa is so awesome, in fact, that I'm gonna put it in at like the bottom of C tier. Yeah, no, this Pokemon should not exist. If your favorite Pokemon is Cleffa, I'm so sorry. Because this thing, again, it just should not exist. Gen 2 decided they wanted to make, like, baby Pokemon. Which, like, in some cases, it makes sense. Like, Elekid and Magby down here, and even Tyrogue and Smoochum. Like, those make sense to be baby Pokemon, because they're you know, their evolutions, Jinx, Magmar, Electabuzz, and then the Hitmon guys, you know, they, as base form Pokemon, they kind of, like, were already, like, beefed up. So it made sense to make, like, a pre-evolution to them. But then they made, like, pre-evolutions to Pikachu and Jigglypuff, which we'll get to that one in a second, and then Clefairy, and they're just so irrelevant. It's insane. Though, at least Cleffa's, like, kind of cute. Though, when we get the Igglybuff, dude, this thing is... it's not quite F tier, but this thing is not... Yeah, I don't like it. Time for another yap session? Bro, Felipe. Felipe, you're just gonna have to go, dude. I'm sorry, alright. Anyway. Yeah, kind of insane. Once the Pokemon Smash or Pass stream... God. See, why would you want to know that? Why would you want me to do a Pokemon Smash or Pass? Because I tell you right now, majority of them are passes. There's like some. Right? But I don't know why you'd want to see that, because like Markiplier already did that. Markiplier's like infinitely cooler than I am, so... Anyway. Next up we got Togepi. Togepi's kind of cool. I think Togepi's B tier. I don't know where I would put it. You know, I'd probably put Togepi like... right below Hoop Hoop. Markiplier is infinitely cooler. Yeah, that's what I said. That is indeed what I said. Alright, next up, Togetic. Togetic, always kind of a strange Pokemon to me. This thing just kind of looks uncanny, but I think it's still alright. I'll put it in B tier, though, kind of like the lower end, I'm thinking. Probably, like, put it right below Charmander, I think. That makes sense to me. Togetic. Really forgettable Pokemon, honestly. Speaking of forgettable Pokemon, we got Natu. Natu, god, I didn't even know this thing existed, and like, it's honestly crazy because I spent the majority, like, I'm playing Pokemon games. Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver was the game I played the most as a kid, and this is from that game, and I like didn't even know this thing existed for the most part until I like was trying to complete the Pokédex, which was a lost cause, but I tried anyway. And then I found this thing, and I'm like, oh, wow. Is this based off how they do good in like Pokemon games or like in the show? This is just based off like my opinion of their design. Like literally anything. I'm not taking their like battle usefulness into consideration. It's mainly off of like design and like my experience with them. So yeah, Natu kind of forgettable, but I think Natu looks okay. It looks fine. I'd put it probably, I think like bottom of B tier, and I'd probably do the same with Xatu as well. I'm not gonna really dwell on that one all too much. Both, you know, I might as well put Xatu above Natu. I kind of like Xatu more, but yeah, not really much to say about them. They're alright. I probably just offended someone though. There's probably someone who like down the road is gonna see this video, and then they're gonna see that I put Natu and Xatu at the bottom of B tier, and then like those are like their favorite Pokemon, and then they're gonna like absolutely baby rage over it. But anyway, that doesn't matter. That's for them to deal with in the future. Moving on, Mareep. Mareep's pretty cool. Though I wouldn't put it in A tier. It's like high B, I think. I would probably put Mareep probably like right below Crobat. I think that's a good spot. Mareep's cool. And then we got Flaaffy. I don't think I like Flaaffy as much as Mareep, but I think it's still B tier. I'd probably put Flaaffy like right below Chinchou. Scizor got the name from it? Yeah, man. I'll get to the lore with Scizor once we get to it. We're not very far. But yeah, Flaaffy, B tier. Then we get Ampharos. And Ampharos is like one of those Pokemon that everyone usually loves. But honestly, like, for me, I've never been a huge Ampharos fan. I kind of don't like that it loses all of its like fluffiness from Mareep and Flaaffy when it turns into Ampharos. I think it just kind of looks awkward. So, this might be a hot take, but I'm gonna have to bump it down to C tier. I'd probably put it like, I think it's better than Electrode. I'll put it there. There we go. Ampharos, C tier. High C tier though. Then we got Bellossom, the other evolution of Gloom. I prefer this one a lot to Vileplume. But even saying that, like, I still prefer Gloom to it. I don't know why Gloom is my favorite from that line. I just think it looks so derpy. That's why I like it. But I still like Bellossom quite a bit. I'd probably put it like right below Gloom. Slowcore was a Pokemon, he'd be A. Thank you, Fire Chicken. Thank you. But if Flare was a Pokemon, they wouldn't even be on the list. Well, Flare is on the list. Flare's right here. Flare's Flareon. Banning Fire Chicken. Rest in peace, Fire Chicken. Alright. Moving on. We got Marill. The first Pikachu clone, quote unquote. If you really want to say that. I don't know why this gets compared to Pikachu all the time. Probably because of the eyes and like its marketable look and appearance. I think Marill's cool though. I'd probably put Marill like we'll put it right above Pikachu. Put the Pikachu clones right next to each other. And we got a Azumarill. And again, kind of similar to Ampharos, I don't like Azumarill as much as Marill. I think this got worse when it evolved. I couldn't tell you why. It might be because of it turning into like an egg. And then it has bunny ears, and I don't like that. But I think it's still B tier. I'd probably put this like probably put it like right above Tentacool there. There we go. Alright. Next up we got Sudowoodo. Another B tier Pokemon. We've been putting like every Pokemon in B tier, bro. But it's just so true because I don't know. I don't think any of the Johto Pokemon are really like bad. I mean, there's some of them that are kind of, but you know. But Sudowoodo, I'd say B tier, probably high B tier though. I honestly would put Sudowoodo like right below Cloyster. I think that's a good spot. Sudowoodo has kind of always been like, I don't know how to describe it, but it kind of had more prominence in the game compared to like most other Johto Pokemon since it was like a special encounter. So it's always kind of felt more special than other Johto Pokemon that are mostly forgettable. But at the same time, most Johto Pokemon are pretty good. It's kind of crazy. They really fumbled the Johto region in the games, dude. Anyways, Politoed. Is that what this thing's called? I really hope Politoed, okay. Again, I'm not, kind of similar to Poliwrath, I'm not a huge fan of Politoed. I think I prefer Poliwrath to it. I think it's still B tier though. I'd put it, I'll put it like right below it. I think that's fine. I just don't understand why they did a split evolution for Poliwhirl. I kind of feel like that was weird. But whatever. And then we got Hoppip. Hoppip's cool. Hoppip is... You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna put Hoppip in A tier. I think Hoppip deserves A tier, low-key. I'd probably put Hoppip, like, right below Ferret. I think Hoppip's pretty cool. Though, unfortunately, this is where Hoppip's evolutionary line peaks. Because then you got Skiploom, and I don't want to be that guy, but I just think Skiploom is, like, incredibly mid. Probably put Skiploom, like, right below Paris in C tier. And then you got Jumpluff, who is, like, even more mid than Skiploom. But I guess it's not worse than Jinx. I'd put Jumpluff there. I don't know, kind of a disappointing evolutionary line. Hoppip was so cool, and then they, like... It kind of feels like they didn't know what they wanted to do with this Pokemon. Like, it doesn't even, like, resemble its final form at all. Like, you could kind of see the transition from Hoppip to Skiploom. But then when it goes to Jumpluff, it's like, dude, what is going on? Sliscore, do you even have Elden Ring? Not yet, dude. I do not have Elden Ring. I don't know when I'm gonna play that game. There's a lot of stuff I want to finish before that. Anyway. Aipom! Aipom. Man, Aipom as like a base Pokemon is so cool. I think, honestly, I would put Aipom, like, right below Sentret. I really liked Aipom. Keyword liked. And then it evolved in Generation 4. If we get to that today, oh my god. Are you guys gonna experience a rant? That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway. What is this Pokemon's name? Dude, it's on the tip of my tongue. Sunkern. Okay, yeah. Sunkern. Again, another Pokemon that's just kind of eh. It's okay. It's alright. Not really noteworthy. I'll put Sunkern in C tier. Put it like below Skiploom. There's not really much to say about that Pokemon. It's just... I wouldn't say it's forgettable, but it's just not... It's just not. There's nothing else to say. Elden Ring is so fun. I know it's fun. Bye, Sliscore. No, Korea, don't leave. No, it's alright. Have fun at school. Alright, Sunflora. Sunflora. Another Pokemon that is just... This one's kind of uncanny, I'm not gonna lie. It's uncanny, but at the same time, like, I don't hate it. I don't think it's, like, bad enough to put in D tier. But, like, it's just kind of mid. I'll put Sunflora, like, right here. I don't know. There's not really much to say about that Pokemon. And we got Yanma. Yanma's cool. I like Yanma. I will put Yanma probably like high B tier. I don't think it's gonna be A. Actually, you know what? I'll put it A tier. Hold on. Where do I want to spot this? I will put Yanma like right above Rhydon. I think that works. I like Yanma. I like the colors on it, and then I just think its design's pretty cool. Yeah. Pretty cool Pokemon. And then we got the Whoop himself, Whooper. Dude, you already know. Actually, you know what? I like double spike Wooper more. You already know Wooper is going high up on this list. Is it S tier worthy? I'm not sure. I honestly think I would put Wooper like probably right below Bulbasaur. I think that's a good spot for it. I don't think I can put it in S tier. I might move it to the top of A, but I don't know. And then we got Paldean Wooper. Also pretty good, though I don't like it as much. I'm gonna put Paldean Wooper like below Yanma. No, I gotta be honest with myself. I probably put it here. Just get the Scizor already, dude. We're almost there. Actually, we're not really. We'll get there soon. Don't worry. Anyways, next up, Quagsire. Quagsire is also an A tier Pokemon. Where would I place it though? Quagsire, where do I put you? I'll put Quagsire like put it here. That's a good spot. Speaking of Pokemon, isn't it just animal cruelty? You bet. Here on the Sliscore YouTube channel, we love animal cruelty. In terms of, like, Pokemon. Not actually. Anyways. Espeon is up next. I think Espeon probably is my favorite evolution, whatever you want to call it. I'll put it in A tier just because it's my favorite of the evolutions. I don't know where though. Realistically, I think Espeon I would probably put like right above Raichu. Sorry, I gotta clear my throat. Anyways, Umbreon is up next. Umbreon is typically people's favorite evolution, but honestly, I don't like it as much. I still think it's B tier though. Probably put Umbreon, like, we'll say right below Flareon. I think that's fine. It's still pretty cool. And then we got Murkrow. Murkrow's awesome. He's kind of like a little, you know, dapper fella. I'll put Murkrow in A tier. I think honestly, Murkrow put like right below Ditto, right above Aerodactyl. I think that's fine. Another thing, if there's police who need to arrest a person and they go in a fight and the police loses, do they just let the criminal go in Pokemon? That's a good question. I would hope the police have like EV trained, like perfect IV, like pseudo legendary Pokemon, so they would like never lose. And since they're like the police, but I don't know, dude. I think honestly, even if they lost, they would just like curb stomp the guy, the criminal. All right. Next up, we got Slowking. I was glazing the Slowpoke line in the last stream. They're like at the top here. Like they're pretty awesome. All right, but Slowking, I don't like as much. I think Slowking, low-key, is kind of disappointing. I'm gonna put Slowking right here, right below Arbok. I just don't like it as much. I couldn't tell you why. I prefer Slowbro and Slowpoke so much more. Then we have Galarian Slowking, and dude, what the fuck is this thing? What is this? What is this supposed to be? Like, am I stupid, gang? Like, what? I remember when they like first revealed this thing, I was in disbelief, because like, what is this? Like, why does it look like that? I mean, you guys can barely see it on your end, but if you like look up a picture of Galarian Slowking, and you're like, what is this supposed to be? I don't know. I think this is D tier. I honestly put in this below Weepinbell. I just do not like this thing at all. Like, what is it? Anyways, next up, Misdreavus. Misdreavus is pretty cool. I remember on my first Heart Gold, Soul Silver playthrough, I used a Misdreavus. And I got it evolved into a Mismagius, which was a Gen 4 evolution it had. Pretty cool. I like Misdreavus though. You know, we'll put it like right next to Murkrow. I think that's kind of fitting since they're kind of like, they're usually paired up. Anyways, we got a shit ton of unknown. I'm not ranking all these. So we're just gonna put a bunch of them in here and see what one remains. Who's gonna be the final letter standing? Who's it gonna be? I don't even know what letter this is. Chat, if you know what unknown letter this is, let me know. But that's the one we're ranking. Unknown itself, I honestly always thought this was kind of a C tier Pokemon, but then I saw this like GIF from the Pokemon anime where like, I guess some unknown was like dying or something, and then there was like this Larvitar and it like tucked it into bed, and I thought that was so wholesome. So it gets boosted up to B tier because of that. I put it like right below Butterfree. I was not familiar with Unknown's game. Anyways, next up, Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet. You know, I think Wobbuffet's C tier. Unknown is unknown. Wow. That's fucking mind-blowing, Felipe. Yeah, no, I get it, dude. Like, round of applause, bro. That was a sick joke. But yeah, I think Wobbuffet's C tier. You would think this would be a more, like, well-liked Pokemon since it was always, like, heavily featured in the anime because Team Rocket had it. But, honestly, dude, like, I don't really care about this. I think it's better than, like, most of these. I'd put it, like, below Beedrill. I don't know. It's whatever. It's whatever. Alright, next up. Girafarig. Girafarig is okay. Though again, I'm kind of feeling C tier on this one. I'm kind of feeling C tier. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's high C tier, don't get me wrong. Well, I don't know. I might move Machop down because I don't know why I have Machop that high. We'll put Machop, like, right here. I don't know. Yeah, I like that spot for Girafarig. Honestly, I'm gonna move it above Omastar, though I think Blastoise is still above it. I couldn't tell you why I don't like Girafarig. I feel like it just... It looks like a really unpolished design. Like, it could have used more time in the tank. Because it just... I don't know. Like, if you understand what I'm saying, then cool. But if you don't, yeah, whatever. But anyways, Pineco is up next. The grenade Pokemon. There are so many grenade Pokemon. There's Voltorb and then Pineco. There's probably another one that I'm forgetting. I mean, there's, like, people love their grenade Pokemon. And Pineco is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Do I like it more than Voltorb? I think so, honestly. I'd put Pineco, like... Put it, like, right above Mareep. Pineco's pretty cool. Though then it evolved and turned into whatever the fuck this thing's supposed to be. Forretress. Just a C tier Pokemon. I don't know. This thing's just kind of mid. But hey, at least it's better than like Galarian Weezing. I'd put this thing like, we'll put it like right below Electrode. Original Kanto Electrode. I don't know. I just don't like it. And then we got Dunsparce. Yo, Dunsparce. I can't believe they gave this thing an evolution. It was like such a meme for a while. Like everyone was always asking for Dunsparce to get an evolution, and then it would never get one. But then it finally got one, and it was like even more mid than itself. But Dunsparce, honestly, I'd put A tier just because of how much of a meme it is. I'll honestly put Dunsparce like right here. I think that's a good spot. I like it. And then we got Gligar. I like Gligar. Gliscor is one of my favorite Pokemon, as you guys know. But I think Gligar as a standalone form, I think is pretty cool too. So honestly, I'd put Gligar pretty high. I would put Gligar, like, not even lying. Probably like right below Ponyta. You know what? I put it above Ponyta. I really like Gligar. Bro, Podak, what are you doing, bro? Charlie, are you there? Anyways, welcome, man. Alright, Steelix is up next. You know, I've always thought Steelix is kind of cool. It does look a bit uncanny sometimes, but I think that's by design. It's supposed to be like a more menacing version of Onix. And it works. I'll probably put Steelix, like, put it like right there. I think that's a good spot. Creepy guy. Anyways, Snubbull is up next. It's kind of a mid Pokemon, isn't it? I don't know where I'd put this. Sometimes I like Snubbull, but sometimes I just think it's really mid. And I'm kind of feeling like it's really mid right now. I'll put Snubbull like right below Ekans. I think that's fine. Then we get Granbull, and kind of the same boat. I'm not really a huge fan of Granbull. I don't like it as much as Snubbull. Though I don't think it's terrible. I'd put it right above Wobbuffet, behind Beedrill. So, yeah. We're almost to Scizor. Yeah, we're 2 rankings away from Scizor, chat. Lock in. Alright. Next up, Qwilfish. He's alright. I put Qwilfish in B tier. Though where in B tier is the question. You know, honestly speaking, I think Qwilfish I would put probably like right below Jigglypuff. I think that's fine. And then Hisuian Qwilfish. Kind of feel the same way. I don't really think this one's better or worse than original Qwilfish. I think they're kind of just the same to me. Though I think I kind of prefer original Qwilfish, I guess, a little bit, but they're still just the same to me. Qwilfish is menacing, not gonna lie. Yeah, Qwilfish is always just pissed off. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Scizor. Alright, now, if you've been on the channel long enough, you would know this is my favorite Pokemon. This goes at the tippity top of the list. Like, this is the highest ranking Pokemon that we will see. And for good reason. I don't remember when I first started liking Scizor. I remember like when I played Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I always wanted to use one, but I never knew how to get it, and I like didn't use the internet, so I would kind of just like train up Scyther, and it would never evolve. But then eventually, I think like when Pokemon X and Y came out, I figured out how to get it, and that's when I first used it, and ever since, like, basically every game Scizor is in, I use it on my team. I used it in, like, except for, like, Sun and Moon, because Scizor was, like, post-game in that one, but still, I've used Scizor in, like, basically any chance I can, at some point or another. I mean, he's that guy. I mean, Scizor's just awesome like that. It's such a sleek design, and the red on it is not like too much where it's gonna like hurt to look at. It's like it's nice to look at, sleek design, looks badass. I mean, keep glazing, dude. I'm lathering this guy up in glaze right now. So Scizor, I mean. And you'd even gotten Mega Evolution. I'm not a huge fan of the Mega Evolution. I'm not ranking Megas right now, though. But dude, Scizor, again, I think it'll probably always be my favorite Pokemon. I don't really see that changing. It's just so cool. I like the bug robot concept, and it's just chef's kiss. Mwah. All right. That's all I really have to say there. I can't really like express all that I want to say about Scizor. It's just such. To me, it feels like the perfect Pokemon design for like everything that I like. It's a robot. It looks really sleek. It's appealing to look at. It's great. And it's good in battle too. I really like using it. Though I'm not ranking based on that. Anyways, we got Shuckle next. Shuckle has always been a bit of a cool guy. I don't think I used to. Actually, you know, it's kind of a contradictory statement. I don't think I always liked Shuckle, but in recent years I've liked it. I think it's pretty cool. I'd probably put Shuckle like. Yeah, right there. Right there. That's a good spot. He's pretty cool. Down bad for a pair of scissors. Listen, huh? You gotta just let me have this, dude. Scizor is just that good. Alright. Okay, so that's Shuckle. I'm gonna rank the Horn Heracross because I like that one more. Heracross. Heracross is also gonna be S tier. Heracross is also one of my favorite Pokemon. I'm gonna go, alright, Podak. Thank you for stopping in. See you later if you come back. Didn't say it was bad. A bad thing, I mean. Yeah, listen, dude. I crashed out for Scizor. It's alright. But yeah, Heracross is right up there too. I always have liked Heracross. It's just a cool stag beetle. I used to really like bug types a lot when I was younger, and Heracross was always one of my favorites. It's always been up there in my favorite Pokemon rankings, so yep. Heracross. We're gonna put it at the 3rd spot there for now. It's not gonna stay there, but who knows. And then we got Sneasel. Sneasel again. Dude, this is a crazy chain of Pokemon. This is also like an S tier Pokemon. It's crazy. I'd put Sneasel like. I'd put Sneasel like right here. Dead serious. Yeah, Heracross, it's not like the most detailed design ever, but it's like it doesn't have to be. And it just looks like a cool guy, you know? I'd put Sneasel up here, dude. Sneasel used to be like one of my favorite Pokemon when I was younger, and I still really like it, but I've like, you know, had other Pokemon that I like more since Sneasel's introduction. I think Sneasel's really cool. It looks like a mischievous little critter, and I really like the like dark blue with the red color combo. Isn't that Pokemon the shiny I found? I think it is. Yeah, that's Mackles' first shiny Pokemon that he found. Alright, next up, Hisuian Sneasel, and yeah, definitely do not like this one as much. It's still okay, but yeah, it's just kind of mid, honestly. I'd put it like right there. I don't like the color combo as much. I don't know what they were doing with like the face. I don't know why they felt the need to make a new Sneasel form. I think it was just perfect. Didn't really need anything, but they made one for some reason, and that's what we got. Judging by my Dude, I can't even see what this says because of the fucking heart emoji. Judging by my unending knowledge, this is a Pokemon tier list. Huh? You might be right. You might be right, dude. It's possible. Alright. Teddiursa is up next. Teddiursa. You know, I've always liked Teddiursa, though I don't know if Teddiursa's worth putting in A tier. I was considering it, but no. I think Teddiursa, honestly, I'd put like right here. No, that's a lie. I would not put that. I would not put that high. I put it in between Pineco and Mareep. Wait, no, it's Lumians. Oh my god, huh. Your brain power is expanding by the second, dude. It's insane. Yeah, Teddiursa, it's a cute little teddy bear. I really like the shiny for this. It's like a minty green color, which you wouldn't think looks good, but I think it looks really good for some reason. Don't know why. And then we got Ursaring. I definitely don't like Ursaring as much. Heart no more. Thank you, Mackles, for saving my life. Yeah, definitely don't like Ursaring as much. Honestly, I'm probably gonna put this in C tier. I've just never been a huge Ursaring fan. I'll put it like right below Ampharos, I think. I don't know. I don't hate that it turns into like a menacing bear. I just don't think the design for this looks very good. I don't know. I just don't think I like the face. It kind of looks like a drunk, washed up bear. But anyway, next up we got Slugma. Slugma's awesome, man. I always thought Slugma was kind of stupid, at least like looking wise, but ever since I've like really gotten into Pokemon, Slugma's always been like one of those Pokemon that I've really liked, because I don't know, it doesn't really like it doesn't really have like a over the top like really high detail design. It's kind of just like a lava puddle, and then there's like a little face, head, and then he's got like some lava ears. It's just pretty cute. And then you get Maycargo, which, by the way, if anyone ever comes to you with the every Pokemon versus 1 billion lions argument, just show them an image of this Pokemon and they have no argument, because I remember I watched this like Pokemon fun facts video once when I was younger, and like apparently in one of, well, not apparently, it's true, in one of the Pokédex entries, I forget which game, it's revealed that Maycargo is like hotter than the sun. So like legitimately, this dude, if he locked in, he could actually, like, destroy the planet in, like, 2 seconds. So, yeah, Maycargo is pretty cool. I will put Maycargo... I don't like it as much as Slugma, but I think it's still, like, high B tier. Put Maycargo, like, right there. I think that's fine. Hotter than the sun. It's true, dude. It's insane. Maycargo, like, is kind of diabolical. We're almost at Gen 3. That's scary. Hotter than the sun in both ways. Dude, that's fucking filthy. Alright, Swinub is up next. Swinub's okay. Yeah, it's alright. So it's a little, like, I don't even know what you'd call this. It's like a little pig thing. Has like a pig nose. I don't know. He's kind of cool. I think Swinub I would put right above Venonat. It's kind of like a mid-tier B Pokemon. A mid-B tier Pokemon, I should say. And then we got Piloswine. Not a fan of this one. This guy just kind of looks goofy, but not in a good way. Put it like right there. No, that's a lie. I don't know why I would... You know, let me move Galarian Weezing, because why the fuck is Galarian Weezing up this high? What was I doing? What crack pipe was I smoking, bro? Put it there. Yeah, I'd put Piloswine there. When's Mamoswine? That's Gen 4. I don't know if we're gonna get to Mamoswine today. We might. But we're not even done Gen 2, and it's almost been an hour. Galarian Weezing. Dude, Galarian Weezing, don't get me started. Anyways. Corsola is next. Corsola is pretty cool. It's a cute design. Coral. And whatever it does. It's all corally. I would put Corsola right here. That's a good spot. It's pretty cool. I don't really have anything to say aside from that. And then we got Galarian Corsola, I think. Yeah. I honestly prefer Galarian Corsola. I love ghost type Pokemon, so yeah, I like Galarian Corsola quite a bit. I think it's still B tier, but I'd probably put it like right there, right above Pidgeotto. Yeah, Corsola is all the way down here. I don't think we're getting to that today, but definitely not. It's already, yeah. Corsola is all the way down here. Alright, who's next? Remoraid. This is the strangest evolutionary line in Pokemon. Because, listen, right? You get Remoraid, which is just like the most basic bitch looking fish you've ever seen. Like, it's okay, it looks fine. I'd put it in B tier, like probably like bottom of B tier, like it's alright. And you get Remoraid, and then it like evolves into a fucking octopus. Turns into Octillery. Like what? Like what are we doing? I like Octillery more though. But not by much, but I think it's an improvement. I would put Octillery right there. Right below Noctowl. But still, like, how is this little fish thing gonna evolve into an octopus? That just doesn't make any sense. But whatever. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, next up, we got Santa Delivered. Where would I put Delivered? Where is Delivered? I don't know. This is a Pokemon I used to not like at all. But quite honestly, I think it's cool now. I think I would put Delivered in... Honestly, it might be A tier. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in A tier. I think I'd put it, honestly, like... right here. No, right there. No, right there. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Also, fun fact. I used to always pronounce Delibird as Delibird. Because it just seemed like the right way to say it. But I came to the realization that it's probably pronounced Delibird. Because its whole thing is like it's Santa Claus. And like Santa's known for like delivering presents. So it would just make more sense if it was pronounced Delibird, like delivering. So I call it Delibird now. It's a bit strange, but whatever. Next up, Mantine. Mantine is... You never thought of that? Yeah, it's something you don't realize until you like think about it. It's like, wait a second. Yeah, Mantine is kind of a C tier Pokemon. I'd put Mantine, it would be high C tier, but like, I don't know. I don't really care about Mantine. I never have. It's kind of cool. I like Manta Rays, but I don't know. Mantine's just never really been anything to me. So we're gonna put it in C tier. Next up, Skarmory. Skarmory is going all the way up to A tier. I've always liked this Pokemon. It's pretty cool. Where in A tier would I put it though? I'd probably put it like right below Muck. Yeah. I'm a bit of a Muck enjoyer. But Skarmory is right up there too. Always been pretty cool. Anyways, Houndour is up next. Houndour. I've always liked Houndour. It's a little cool fire hellhound thing. I think Houndour itself is B tier. Probably put it below Jigglypuff. It's kind of cool. But Houndoom is A tier. Houndoom is awesome. Alright, Felipe, let's calm down. Stop gooning, bro. Houndoom is definitely A tier. Do I put it S tier, actually? I think I might put this in S tier. No. You know, I'm gonna leave Houndoom at the top of A tier, I think. We're gonna leave it there. I might bump it up to S tier though, depending on how the list looks when I finally finish it, which is not gonna be for a while. It's gonna be like multiple different streams. So yeah, Houndoom, top of A tier. Always a pretty cool Pokemon. And then we got Kingdra. Kingdra again is a pretty good one. I'd put Kingdra in A tier, though honestly it would probably be in the lower end. I would put Kingdra honestly like right below Furret. I think Kingdra's a Pokemon I used to like a lot when I was younger, but now I don't know, it's fine. How many streams until Gen 5? I wouldn't be surprised if we got to Gen 5 in the next one. I don't know how far we're gonna get today. We're probably gonna get to Gen 4. I don't know if we're gonna finish it. But yeah. Alright, Phanpy is up next. Phanpy, I would say, is definitely A tier. Always been one of the cutest Pokemon out there. I'll put Phanpy like right below Seadra. I think that's a fine spot for it. And then we got Donphan. Donphan, I don't think, you know, I'll put it A tier. I think I'll put it right there though. I don't know, it kind of looks uncanny sometimes, but overall I'm pretty fond of it. I think it's fine. Though I prefer Phanpy to it, obviously. And then we got Porygon 2. Porygon 2. See, you would think that Porygon 2 would be, like, lower than Porygon. But no, dude, these are both S tier. It's hard to rank these Pokemon separately. I love the Porygon line. I think, honestly, I prefer Porygon 2 to Porygon. You know what, honestly, while I'm at it, I'm just gonna move Tauros below the Porygons. I would put Porygon 2 above Porygon. I just like that it's smooth and more vibrant. But it looks so clean, yeah. That's always been like one of my favorite things about it. It just looks so... It looks perfect. Like, genuinely. Anyways, Stantler is up next. I don't know. Stantler's fine. I think it's B tier. Where would I put it in B tier? I'd probably put this like... probably right there. This Hug guy thinks he's Diluc. Bro, stop pretending to be Diluc. But yeah, Stantler, I'd put there. I hate Stantler with every cell in my body. There are no redeeming qualities of it. Easy F tier. Yeah, I can see it. Like, it just looks like a deer. Sometimes. I couldn't tell you why I like it a lot. I think it's fine. But I could definitely see why people don't like it. Alright, Smeargle is up next. Smeargle's like a high B tier Pokemon, I think. I put Smeargle like right below Starmie. I wish Smeargle was like more accessible. I mean, it is, but like it's just kind of a pain to use sometimes unless you're like using it for a really specific task. Like, it's good for shiny hunting, but that's about it. I mean, you could teach it like moves that it shouldn't be able to know, like Dark Void and Judgment, if you really wanted to. But I don't know, overall, like, it's a cool Pokemon. I just wish it was like easier to use. Alright, Tyrogue is up next. Tyrogue is C tier for me. Where in C tier though is a good question. I think I prefer Machop to it. I'd probably put Tyrogue there, to be honest. It's fine. It's mid. That's all it needs to be. Usually it's in late game or the DLCs, but it's not that good. Yeah. I remember, I think it was early on in Sun and Moon, but when I first played through Sun and Moon, I just wanted to use the new Pokemon. So, yeah. Alright, Hitmontop is up next. Hitmontop, honestly, like, where did I rank the other Hitmons? I think this is the worst one. I think it's B tier, but I think out of like Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, this is the worst one. Sceptile's coming up soon. Where do I want to put this though? Honestly, I'd put it like right above Paldean and Tauros. It's fine. I just think Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan are better. All right, Smoochum. God, this thing is atrocious. Oh my god. Like, what is this? Why it look like that? I mean, listen. Smoochum needed to exist for Jinx to make sense, I feel like. But, I mean, this thing is just repulsive. I can't lie to you. Part of me wants to put it in F, but at the same time, I might be insane for saying this, I like it more than Igglybuff. I still don't think it's good. Like, it's D tier. It's not good. But I like it more than Igglybuff. And it kinda, like, needs to exist. Unfortunately. It could've looked a lot better, but, I mean... whatever. Putting it in D tier. I'm saving F tier for, like, the Pokemon that I think are, like, the worst of the worst. There might be like 10 Pokemon in there by the end, though we'll see. Alright, Magby's up next. Magby's B tier. It's alright. It's like low B tier though. I'd probably put Magby, honestly, like... I think I like Charmander more than it. I'd put it like... put it right below Charmander. And then Elekid, kind of the same thing. Like, the baby Pokemon, they aren't really supposed to, like, look very good, but, you know, they're just supposed to serve as, like, base forms of, like, the Pokemon that look too powerful to be a base form. And Elekid, I think I do like Elekid more than Magby, but not much. Not by much, I should say. I'd put Elekid, like, right above Galarian Rapidash. Then we got Miltank. Again, Miltank it's just kind of, it's alright. I'd put Miltank. Put it, like, below the Natu line. Right there. Better than Remoraid. Yeah, I can see why people don't like this. I see Felipe is just effing in the chat. Listen, Felipe, I know you hate Miltank, but you can't let Miltank control your life. You gotta just let this one slide, man. I think Miltank's fine. Though, I completely understand why people hate this Pokemon, especially because of how annoying it was in the normal gym in the Johto region. Banning Felipe? Bro. Alright, next up we got Blissey. Yeah, Blissey's one of those Pokemon that I kind of just look at and I'm like, did this thing need to exist? Like, did Chansey need an evolution? Like, I don't think so. It's kind of just my thoughts on Blissey. I think I would put it, like... honestly, like, somewhere around here. I'd put it, like, right below Ekans. No, I'd put it below Snubbull. I don't know, I kind of just feel like they could have kept Chansey as, like, the final evolution of that line and it would have been fine, it wouldn't have changed much. Blissey just, to me, seems like a really unnecessary Pokemon. Also, like, Cleffa and Igglybuff, but that's a whole different thing. Alright, we're on to the legendary dogs. I love the legendary dogs. First up, we got Raikou. I think Raikou's my least favorite out of them. But I think overall Raikou is still like an A-tier Pokemon. I would put Raikou like... put Raikou like right here, right below Arcanine. Raikou's pretty cool. Then we got Entei. Entei's always been my favorite of the legendary dogs. This used to be my favorite Pokemon when I was younger. I don't know why. I would put Entei, honestly, like right in here in S tier. That's mostly nostalgia talking. I still really like it though. So it just looks like a noble, like regal little like lion dude. Well, not little, but you get the point. Big fan of Entei. And then we got Suicune. Again, Suicune, really sleek looking design. It looks pretty well, not regal, but it looks pretty cool. Is all I'm gonna say. I think Suicune, honestly, I could make a case for S tier, but I think I'm just gonna like plop it here and call it a day. Put it right below Wooper. Suicune never fit in the trio, in my opinion. I wouldn't say that. I think Suicune, like, they're each like different enough, but they're all kind of like the same in the sense that they're like weird looking dogs. Or, well, I guess Raikou's more of a tiger. Entei's like a lion, and you get the point. they're you know, they're these dog cat creature things. They each look pretty cool. I think Suicune fits in it fine. Suicune was always like the leader, quote unquote, of that though, because they made Pokemon Crystal, which was a game that they made. I got that game on one of my 3DS's before they shut down the eShop. I got it on the Virtual Console. I still need to play it. And you best be believing I'm using Scizor in that game, if I can. Alright. Larvitar. Yeah, as a base form Pokemon, I think Larvitar is just B tier. I don't really like something about it. I don't know what. It might be the horn, honestly. I don't like how comically large the horn on it is. It's like bigger than its head. I would put Larvitar here. It's fine. Larvitar is like that kid who beefs with everyone. Larvitar always wants to smoke. Yeah, I kind of see that. Then we got Pupitar. This might be a hot take. I honestly like Pupitar more than Larvitar. It's just like it's just like an angry cocoon, and I just think that's kind of funny. I would put Pupitar, like, honestly, I put it right below Pineco. I think that's a good spot for it. And then we get to Tyranitar, and listen, Tyranitar is awesome, dude. I'm gonna have to put it in S tier. Where in S tier, though, is a good question. Pupitar's unsettling, but in a good way. I kind of agree with that. That's a good way of saying it. Now, I don't know where I'd put Tyranitar in here. I kind of feel like I like it more than most of these Pokemon. Do I like it more than Entei? I don't think so. I'd put Tyranitar like right below Entei. I might change that. I don't know. It's still S tier. It's cool. It's like Godzilla. Who doesn't like Godzilla? It's pretty cool. Alright, next up, Lugia. I've never been a huge fan of Lugia. I think it's okay. It's B tier. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. I've just never been a huge fan of it. That's all I can really say. Usually, like, people prefer Lugia to Ho-Oh, but I honestly like Ho-Oh more. But we'll get to Ho-Oh in a second. I think Lugia... I will put Lugia, like, right there, right below Galarian Ponyta. Lugia has big hands, wings. Yeah, maybe that's what I don't like about it, but I think that's kind of cool at the same time. I don't really know. I've just never, like, I think it's good, but I don't like it as much as I do Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh has always been kind of, like, hated on, because people just think it's like a Moltres clone, which I think is stupid. always looks so majestic. It's so cool. I would put Ho-Oh like, put it like right above Skarmory in A tier. Yeah. You know what? Do I want to put it that high? Or no, do I want to put it that? Yeah, what am I doing, bro? I think I like it more than Suicune, so we're gonna put it there. Alright, Gen 2 is over and done with. We had no F tiers from Gen 2. Did have a few D tiers, though. Oh wait, no, Gen 2 is not done. We have Celebi still. Let's just rank this guy real quick. You know, Celebi's B tier, it's fine. I would put Celebi, like... Celebi, where do you want to go? Put it right there. Ho-Oh was such a cool backstory, or Ho-Oh has such a cool backstory in the anime. Yeah, that's part of the reason I really like it. I grew up on like the original Pokemon anime, and that scene where it appears in the first episodes always felt so awesome. Alright. Gen 3 officially is here. Hopefully we can get through all of Gen 3. I don't know if we're going to, but we'll probably get through most of it. Gen 3, I would say, overall, I don't think I like the Pokemon in this one as much as the first 2 gens. Or at least Gen 2. Gen 2 is my favorite out of the first 3 generations, but there's still some really good ones in here. Some heaters, dare I say. So let's get into it. We got Treecko up first, and already we're starting off with a banger. Alright. Treecko, right here, right above Bulbasaur in... Yeah, right above Bulbasaur in A tier. Awesome Pokemon. Probably... you know what? Honestly, dude, I'd put Treecko in S tier. What am I doing? Treecko right there, right below Gengar. Treecko is probably my second favorite base form starter, aside from Totodile. Might be wrong about that. I'd have to think more about it. Grovyle up next. Grovyle for me, I think it looks really cool, though I've never really liked it as much as Treecko or Sceptile. I think it's A tier still, but yeah, I don't think I'd put it in S tier. I think Grovyle I would put like right below Aerodactyl. It's pretty cool still. Alright, next up. We got Sceptile. Sceptile is going in S tier, baby. We're gonna put Sceptile right here, right above Entei. Sceptile is the GOAT grass starter, I think. Let me think about that for a second. Yeah, I think Sceptile is my favorite grass starter evolution. It's awesome. He's just so cool. Alright. Nothing else to really say about that. But anyways, we got Torchic up next. Torchic. Gotta hop off. Alright, Dizenu, or however you say your name. Dizenute. Whatever. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Anyways, Torchic. Not as big of a fan of Torchic as I am Treecko. I think Torchic I would probably put in C tier. I don't know where though. I'd probably put Torchic like right there. It's fine. It's just kind of mid. I think out of the base forms of the Hoenn starters, it's easily the weakest for me. And Combusken doesn't get much better. Well, it doesn't get better. It actually gets worse. Not a fan of Combuskin at all. I would probably put Combuskin like right below Lantern. I don't like this Pokemon very much. But Blaziken saves this line, dude. If it wasn't for Blaziken, God, that would be such a disappointing line. But Blaziken saves this. I think Blaziken's awesome. I will put Blaziken, like, honestly, like right below Muck. Blaziken's cool. Another really good fire starter. And then we got the Mudkip line. You guys might be upset with what I have to say about this line, but let's just get into it. Starting off with Mudkip. Mudkip's pretty good. I'd say Mudkip is A tier pretty easily. He's a cool little guy. I'd probably put it above Nidoking there, right below Phanpy. I like Mudkip overall. Then next up you got Marshtomp. I do not like Marshtomp. Man, Marshtomp, honestly, it looks fine in like the 2D games, but when they switched over to 3D, this Pokemon just looks so... What am I saying? This Pokemon looks so lifeless and just kind of uncanny. And not in a good way. I do not like this Pokemon. Like, I'll be nice and like keep it at the bottom of C here, kinda. But I do not like Marshtomp at all. I just, it looks kind of goofy. And then we get Swampert. Swampert, honestly, like, it's better than Marshtomp, but like, I'd put this like low B tier. I'm not really moved by it at all. Like, it looks cool, kind of, but that's really all I have to say about that. Put it right there. But yeah, not that much to really say about that. I just think it peaked at Mudkip, which is usually the trend with starters nowadays. They peak at their first form, which when we get to the Paldean starters, yeah, we'll get there one day. But it's kind of my opinion with them. It's like a little sneak peek. Anyways, Poochyena is next. Poochyena's cool. The little hyena guy. Poochyena's A tier. I don't think it's quite A tier. I think, though, I would probably put it like right below Hisuian and Growlithe in B tier. It's pretty high up. And then we got Mightyena. Mightyena I don't like as much as Poochyena. I still think it's good, but definitely lower. Probably put Mightyena like right below Lugia, I think is a good spot for it. Yeah. Alright. Zigzagoon up next. Zigzagoon's always been pretty cool. Not really a strong Pokemon, but it looks cool. Little raccoon guy. Pretty sick. I'd put it right there. And then Galarian Zigzagoon. Not as big of a fan of this one. I still think it's B tier though, like higher up. Put it right there. I think that's fine. It's alright. And then we got the Lanoons. So Hoenn Lanoon, I think, is B tier. I think they're both B tier, honestly. Though, you know, I'll do them one at a time since they look vastly different. Lanoon, I would put like right below Cubone, and then Galarian Lanoon. You know what? I think I like this one more than regular Lanoon. Probably put this one like right here. I think it's a solid spot. Looks kind of cool. Next up, Wurmple. Is that what this thing's called? I honestly forget. God, I'm gonna like mess up these things or whatever. Wurmple. Wurmple. It's alright. I think is like a base bug Pokemon. Like, it's solid. It's okay. And that's all it needs to be fair. I'd put it right there. It's low B tier. It's alright. Actually, you know what? No. What the fuck am I doing? If I have Weedle here and Caterpie here, I prefer those to this. I would probably put that there then. Wurmple. It's a cool name though. And then I think this one's called Silcoon. I might be wrong. I genuinely don't know. I think this is Silcoon though. If it's not and it's Cascoon, my bad. But yeah, Silcoon, it's kind of just like, it's just a, I don't know, I mean, it's alright. Put it right there. No. Put it right there. Alright. And we have Beautyfly. Not a big fan of Beautyfly, to be honest. Where would I put Beautyfly? No, honestly, I'd probably put it right there. It's better than Silcoon at the very least. And then put that there. And then we got Cascoon. Maybe Silcoon. I'm going with Cascoon though, since I already said the other one's Silcoon. I think with this one, we're going to go a bit higher in C tier. I do like this one more than Silcoon, just because it looks like it's angry, while Silcoon's just kind of like, I don't know, Silcoon kind of looks a little lifeless, while this one just looks kind of pissed off, which I think is cool. We're gonna put Cascoon. We're gonna put Cascoon. Put it like right there. That's fine. And then we got Dustox. Dustox is pretty cool. I will put Dustox in B tier. Definitely my favorite of the Wurmple evolutions. Where are we gonna put it though? It's getting to the point where whenever I rank these, it becomes such a daunting task. Because there's just like a wall of Pokemon, and I'm like, oh god, where do I put it? You know, I think we're gonna put Dustox like, right there. I think that's fine. Alright, then we got Lotad. Lotad is an A tier boy. He's a cool little lily pad guy. I mean, who doesn't like lily pad Pokemon? I mean, I know I sure do. I'd put Lotad right there. He's a gamer. He's awesome. Though, unfortunately, Lotad peaked at Lotad. I'm not a huge fan of Lombre or Ludicolo. Lombre, I would put in C tier. Probably like right below Combuskin. And then Ludicolo. This thing looks fucking weird, bro. I'm sorry. It's better than Jinx, I guess, but that's not hard to do. Unless you're like a Alolan Golem. God rest that thing's soul. Oh my god. Dude, when the Pokemon chefs went in the kitchen to cook up that thing's design, they like intentionally fucked up the meal. I'm convinced, dude. I don't know how you can like a Alolan Golem. Anyway. Seedot is up next. You know, Seedot's kind of just a little acorn, and I think that's good enough. I like his little eyes. He looks like a lazy little carefree acorn guy, and that's what he is. Alright, I'm gonna give you like 5 seconds to delete that, bro. What? Man, guys, can we not goon for like 5 seconds, chat? Can we not goon? C-Dot. Put it like right above my cargo. Yeah, I like C-Dot. But Nuzleaf, I'm not a huge Nuzleafer, alright? I don't know what it is. I just think Nuzleaf looks kind of weird. I would put Nuzleaf, honestly, like, right here. Not a huge fan. Alright, huh? Let's calm down, buddy. Let's relax. Alright, Shiftree's up next. B tier Pokemon, but like mid tier B. Mid B tier, I should say. I like its little like fan things it's got going on. And it's kind of like a ninja. Should I ban Huh for 5 years? We might have to consider it, dude. I will put Shiftry right here. I think that's a good spot. Alright, Tailo is up next. Again, Tailo, kind of a basic design, but I like it. I think it's good for like a base form bird Pokemon. I like the navy and the red and the white. I think it's a good color combo. I'd honestly put this like right here, right below Ninetales. Pretty cool. And then we got Swellow. Swellow, even better, dude. I don't know if I would put Swellow in A tier, but I think Swellow is like high B. Honestly, I'd put Swellow top of B tier straight up. It is dethroned Kingler. Pretty cool. Alright, next up, Wingull. Everyone's favorite seagull Pokemon. God, I remember on my Cobblemon server, I killed these things for fun. I had this like farming spot because I was trying to get this rare Pokemon, and Wingull was the only other thing that spawned the way I had it set up. So every time a Wingull would spawn in, I would just axe crit it to death. It was diabolical, dude. I probably killed like over 5,000 of those things. Poor Wingull. Anyway. You know, Wingull's alright. It's B tier, I think. But like, I think it's lower end B tier. Put it like right there. I think that's a fine spot. And then we got Pelipper. Definitely not as big of a fan of Pelipper, though I put Pelipper above Remoraid still. I think it's good enough to at least do that. But it's B tier, so. And then we got Ralts, everyone's favorite Pokemon to... No, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Ralts, we're going B tier with Ralts. You know, I don't know. I don't really know what to say about Ralts other than the fact that it looks alright. It looks fine. I will put Ralts, honestly, like... put it there. It was not, huh? It was definitely not. Kirlia up next. I do like Kirlia more than actually, do I? Yeah, you know what? I don't think I do. I think Kirlia is still good, but I think I prefer Ralts. Umbreon's Japanese name has kind of offended me. Oh. That's not nice of Umbreon. I think Kirlia we're gonna go with... I still think it's around that same area. I'll probably go with it, like right below Quilava. And then we got Gardevoir. Let me put the Mega one in here. Gardevoir, it's better than Ralts, but I think it's still B tier. I'm not like obsessed with this Pokemon as much as other people are. I think Gardevoir I would put like right below Crobat, honestly. There we go. It's a good Pokemon, but I'm not as huge of a fan of it as others are. I much prefer Gallade, which, if we're lucky, we'll get to Gallade today, but I don't think we're going to. So I don't know why I brought that up. Anyway, Surskit is up next. Everyone's favorite water bug Pokemon. You know, Surskit is kind of strange looking, but it's also kind of endearing at the same time. I think Surskit, quite honestly, I would put like right below Octillery. And then we got Masquerain. I'm not as big of a fan of Masquerain as I am Surskit, but I still think it's B tier overall. I would put Masquerain, honestly, like, you know, honestly, I'd put it right there. I'd put it right there. That's crazy. I kind of just had it hovering over a random spot, but looks good to me. Alright, Shroomish is up next. Little mushroom gangster. I love Shroomish's face. It's such a unique looking Pokemon face. Well, I wouldn't say unique. It's kind of just a few lines and some dots. But compared to the other Pokemon, it just looks it looks so derpy, but good at the same time. I would put Shroomish in A tier. You know what? I'm thinking, honestly, I'm gonna put Shroomish like right below Dunsparce. Yeah, Felipe, I don't know why you would ever do that. I'm gonna be honest, Felipe, you might have walked yourself into that one. It's just never a good thing to look up. But Breloom is up next. Breloom, I definitely prefer over Shroomish. And I think Breloom honestly makes a good case to be high up on A tier. So I think I'm just going to put it right below Aerodactyl there. I think it's good, but not quite S tier caliber, in my opinion. Alright, then we got Slack Off. Slack Off. Little sloth guy. He's slacking off. I love the puns with like the original Pokemon names. Slack Off, that's such a... Sorry. My voice is like dying right now. I might go get some water, but Slack Off I think is overall like kind of mid. I was thinking maybe putting it high on B tier, but I think honestly it's probably lower end. I'm gonna put Slack Off right below Politoed. I predicted the cough. Yes, you did, man. Really did. Alright, then we got Vigoroth. Evolution of Slack Off. I think Vigoroth I like more because, you know, now he's done slacking off and now he's angry and pissed off. I think Vigoroth I'm gonna put I'm gonna put Vigoroth like I'll put it right there. And then we got Slacking. Not a fan of Slacking, dude. This thing looks kind of atrocious, I'm not gonna lie. Oof. God, where do I put this thing? I guess it's I like it more than Ludicolo. I'll put it right there. I don't know. It's not for me. It just looks kind of, the head is really what like makes me not like it. It looks like kind of disturbing. Yeah, let me know if you share the same opinion there. Anyways. The one F needs a friend. I don't know if we're gonna have any more F tiers today. We have not had a single F today. If we make it to Gen 4, there is one in there that I know would be an F tier, but I don't know if we're gonna make it that far. So, we'll have to see. Ninkata, though, is up next. Ninkata's B tier. It's fine. Put it like right there. Low B tier. Yeah, F tier I'm saving for like the worst of the worst Pokemon. There will not be a lot of F tier Pokemon, I don't think. And then we got Ninjask. Ninjask is B tier, I think. It's kind of cool. It's like a little like ninja bee thing. Or ninja wasp, whatever you want to say. I would put Ninjask, honestly, like right below Cloyster. There we go. I feel like Ninjask has always been like a really underrated Pokemon, mostly because it kind of sucks in battle, but man, if they gave that thing a Mega Evolution, it would be over. Anyways, Shedinja. Most people usually prefer Shedinja to Ninjask in that split evolution. Though, I think I like Ninjask a little more. I don't even know where I put Ninjask, because I'm trying to like compare right now. I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. Shedinja, I would put a bit lower, personally. I'd probably put Shedinja like right here. So there we go, Shedinja. Right below Venonat. Good spot for it. And then we got Whismur. I'm not a fan of the Whismur line. I think all of these are like low C tier. They're just kind of bad. I think Whismur is like the best out of them. I'd put it right there. It's not like, it's not a design that is like, you know, bad, but it's not good either. I don't know what I'm saying, but I don't like it. And then you got Loudred. I don't like this thing at all. Loudred, honestly, right below Marshtomp there. And then Exploud. Oh god. Is Exploud worse or better than this? I think I prefer Exploud just because I like the kind of like the little like coral looking horn things that it's got, but I don't know. I don't like those Pokemon at all. Next up, Makuhita. It's okay, maybe. I'm thinking C tier for this one, honestly. Though I think it would be high C tier. I'd honestly put this like right below Blastoise. I think he's cool enough to be top of C tier. And then Hariyama, not as big of a fan of Hariyama. But I think it's still like high C tier. I'd probably put it like right below Mantine. If a vegan teacher posts another video, I'm gonna send her some hate comments. Not a joke. Damn, bro. Alright, then on the next episode of Top 10 Pokemon That Shouldn't Exist, we have a Azumarill. Or no, what's this thing called? I don't even remember because it just shouldn't exist. Oh yeah, Azurill. This thing just, like, what the fuck is this? What is this meant to be? It's better than Galarian Slowking and all these things back here, but like still, what is this, bro? Azurill, I think it's called. Like, what are we doing, bro? Why is this a thing? Alright, whatever. I'll end my mini rant. Anyways, what did I just do? Okay, interesting. Nosepass is up next. And Nosepass, honestly, another Pokemon that... Or did you put Togekiss? I haven't gotten a Togekiss yet. I would put Nosepass, like, Right here. Kind of like bottom of B tier. It's not like the most like creative design. Well, actually, you know, it is kind of creative because it's always pointing north. Whenever you throw it out in the battle, it's always going to be looking north. I think that's kind of cool. But its design isn't really like great in my opinion. Alright, then we got Skitty, cute little cat Pokemon. I'll put Skitty like high B tier. Honestly, I'd probably put Skitty like right there. Blastoise in C tier. Yeah, this tier list sucks. Look at the mirror clobberism. You're just gonna have to cope, bro. Blastoise ain't all that. If I see cloth, then I'm gonna boil it and eat it. You know what? It's pretty based. Alright. Skitty. Put top of B tier. Then we got Delcatty. I think that's what this thing's called. I do not remember my Pokemon names very well anymore. I used to know them a lot, but now I'm kind of just washed up. There's too many. Delcatty though, not as big of a fan of it as I am Skitty, but I still think it's B tier. It's fine. Put it like right above Stantler, I think. Your list is a joke? Dude, my list is fact. What do you mean Meganium? Why are you acting like Meganium and A tier is a bad thing? Meganium's cool. It's like a little dinosaur with like this cool flower around it. I forget if I had it above or below Bayleaf. But they're about the same, so it doesn't matter. Over Blastoise? Yeah, over Blastoise. I think Blastoise just doesn't really look that good. Like, in concept, Blastoise is cool, but I just don't think it's executed very well. If Delcatty has an electric conversion, I would call it Deltacatty. Oh, interesting. Alright, Sableye is up next. Sableye's pretty cool. I think Sableye is an A tier. Probably put it like right below Haunter. If you put Latios anywhere other than S, I'm unsubbing and showing up to your home. God, I really hope you don't stick around then. I really hope you're not here when I get to Latios, because yeah, I'm not gonna you know, say where I'm putting Latios, but I just, all I'm gonna say is I really hope you're not here to see that. Who did I just rank? I ranked Sableye, right? Mawile up next. Oh, okay. No, I guess we're doing Aeron first. Aeron, he's okay. I will put Aeron like it's kind of like lower B tier in my opinion, but I think there's fine. Alright, now we get to Mawile. Mawile's been cool. Mawile's pretty underrated, I think. It's got like the mouth thing on the back of its head. I've always thought that's kind of neat. I don't know, I would probably put it A tier. Where in A tier though? I think I would put Mawile like right below Furret. It's like low A tier. I think it's a good spot. Alright. Lairon. Lairon, I think it's better than Aeron. Lairon better than Aeron, but not by much. Well, you know what, that's a lie. I'd probably put Lairon like right here. Maybe even above Mighty. No. So score check DMs? Bro, what am I checking DMs for, bro? What are we doing? Yeah, Michaels, go for it, dude. Alright, back to ranking. Who did I just rank? Lairon? Yeah, Lairon, that's a good spot for it. I think it's cool. And then we got Aggron. You know, this is like the perfect transition, I think, of like an evolutionary line. Like Aron, it starts out as kind of like just like a little dude, and he turns into a little more menacing of a dude, and then it turns into Aggron, which like, man, this guy's awesome. This guy rocks. Literally, he's a rock. I think honestly, I don't think I would put it up. I would put Aggron like right here. I think that's fine. Aggron's pretty cool. I think I used to like it a lot more when I was younger, but my Pokemon taste has kind of changed, so yeah, but whatever. Meditite up next. Meditite is C tier, I'm afraid. Never really been a huge fan of this Pokemon. Where would I put it though? So score, when is the voice reveal? Never. Never, you're never getting a voice reveal. I would put Meditite, honestly, like... right there, I think that's fine. Right above Nuzleaf. Then Medicham, a bit worse. Though, I don't think it's quite, like, D tier bad. I think it's, you know, bottom end of C tier, I think is fine for Medicham. But, yeah. I think it could have been a lot better. Then we got Electrike. Electrike's kind of cool. Put it in B tier, it's solid. What about Pokemon tier list reveal? Dude, you're looking at it right now. You're looking at the Pokemon tier list. It's right here, right in front of your very eyes at this point. I would put Electrike right below Houndour. And this might be a hot take with Manectric, though I do not like this Pokemon. Like it's C tier. A lot of people like this one. I don't. I think it's mainly just because of like the point on its head. Its head's like a triangle, and I don't like that. I think it kind of looks strange. I think it's still like better than most of the C tier Pokemon. It's kind of middle C tier. Home address reveal? Oh, dude. Yeah, I don't think you're getting the home address reveal anytime soon. Sorry to say. Alright, Plusle up next. You aren't gonna believe what I'm about to say. What are you about to say, Clobberism? Anyways, Plusle. Yeah, it's a solid Pokemon. It's B tier. It's just Pikachu, but like, I think slightly better. Call me crazy. I think I'm gonna put Plusle like right there. And I'm honestly gonna put mine in the same spot. I think they're both about the same. I mean, it wouldn't be Plusle and mine if they're not together, you know what I mean? They're bros till they die. Bird just flew into my room and told me to tell you to check your DMs. Alright, man. Dude, holy shit. This dude's got a nuclear missile pointed at me, chat. Oh god. Bro, what am I gonna do? Alright. Okay. Okay. Man, I gotta choose. Leak the DMs. I literally did. The dude has a nuclear missile pointed at me. I'm on watch right now. Alright. Volbeat. Yeah, I don't like this Pokemon. I think that for whatever reason, this one just looks weird. Like weirder than the others. It's kind of crazy. Like exceptionally weirder too. Like even more than Illumise. Illumise, I think is better. I think it's C tier. Middle C tier, I think, is fine. Like right there. For some reason, Volbeat just looks so... I don't know what it is. I think it's just the pose it's making. I don't know. Illumise, he looks kind of like a dapper little guy. Like, Illumise looks like it could be someone's favorite Pokemon. Volbeat, though? I don't know what they were cooking, bro. I don't know what they were doing. So we're just gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Leave Volbeat and Illumise in the past. All right, Roselia. Roselia's B tier. I've always liked Roselia. I think. Why am I putting it up this high? What am I doing, bro? Let's see. Roselia. I think there's fine. Right above Venonat. There we go. And then we got Gulpin. Dude. Gulpin for me is like one of those meme Pokemon that I like. It looks ugly, but I've always been a Gulpin enjoyer. I think Gulpin I'll put right there. Kind of near top of B tier. And then Swalot, I think I like a lot more. Swalot, I think I'd put, honestly, like, top of B. I could make a case for A, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna put Swalot, like, right below Swellow. I think that's fine. And then we got Carvana. Carvana's A tier. Cool Piranha guy. Pretty awesome. We're gonna put Carvana right above Syndic. No, we'll put it right there. And then Sharpedo, definitely better. Big Sharpedo fan. Not quite S tier, but he's high up, I'd say. I'm gonna put Sharpedo, honestly, like, right there. Kind of near the top of A. Sharpedo is always one of my favorites when I was younger. Alright, Wailmer up next. Wailmer, huh? I think Wailmer's also A tier. Though... I would probably put Wailmer, like... probably right there. Ho-Oh at the top of A, Lameo. Dude, Ho-Oh's majestic. Ho-Oh's awesome. Stop dissing my boy. Listen, dude, if you aren't careful, I'm gonna put Latios in F tier. Alright? Like, you're saying, oh, you better not put it, and then you're, like, dissing my list. Dude, I might do it just to spite you. I have this big red button. I have this big red button too, bro. Alright? Don't get it twisted. Alright, Wailord. Let's get the Wailord, bro. Wailord, I would say probably higher A. I would put Wailord like right below Skarmory, I think. It's always been like a fun Pokemon. Mine's bigger. Oh. Well, I guess I'm cooked then. Rest in peace. Alright, GG. Psyduck in A, I love you. Oh, thanks, Cloudreason. Psyduck's cool. Alright. We got Numel up next. Yeah, this is kind of just a C tier Pokemon. He's, you know, he's okay, I guess. He's better than most of these, actually. Probably put Numel right there. And then Camerupt. No, I don't think I like Camerupt as much as Numel. Actually, maybe I do. You know what, I think I like Camerupt a little more. But I'm putting them right next to each other. It's fine. I've never really used either of them. But I think Shiny Numel was one of my first shiny Pokemon I got. Actually, no, it wasn't. I mean, by one of. It was one of my first 10, I think. I don't know. But that might not be all that much. Anyways, Torkoal is up next. I think Torkoal's B tier. You know, he's solid. What's the thing between Megazard Y and Mega Blastoise? Oh, that's Gigantamax Blastoise from Sword and Shield. I didn't rank like the Mega forms and whatever. I think it looks pretty cool though. Where in B tier do I put this? Do I like Torkoal more than Kangaskhan? Yeah. Do I like it more than Pinsir? Yeah. Do I like it more than Mightyena? No. I'm gonna put it right there. It's a good spot for Torkoal. Kind of middle of B tier there. Alright. Spoink is up next. And Spoink, for me, never been a huge fan of this Pokemon. I think it's better than its evolution, which I'm currently blanking on the name of it. I might actually have to look that up. But whatever. Spoink though, you know, I think it's just okay. I'm definitely not a huge fan of the design, but like it's not that bad. I'd probably put it right there, right below Ekans. I like the lore where like if it stops bouncing, it just dies. I think that's kind of funny. All right, this thing. I don't even know what this is called, dude. Like genuinely, I have no idea. Does anyone know what the evolution of Spoink is called? I actually don't remember. You know what? So random Spoink evolution. I'm just gonna call it Spoink 2. I'm putting Spoink 2 in D tier. Right below Raticate. I'm not a fan of that. The thing just looks kind of strange. Hello, I'm back and I have news. What's your news, Fire Chicken? Also, do you know what Spoink's evolution is called? Because you know what, honestly, I'm just gonna look it up. I can't believe I'm actually forgetting. Spoink evolution. Grumpig. Okay. Yeah, I remember that now. I went biking and fell down a hill. GG. Make sure to go to the Pokemon Center to heal up, bro. Godspeed. Alright. It's Grumpig. Well, I know that now. I can't believe I forgot that. This is what happens, I guess, when you grow up. You just start slowly forgetting Pokemon. I used to be able to, like, if you showed me an image of a Pokemon, I would, like, always be able to name it. Unless it was, like, one of the brand new ones. But I'm getting to the point where, like, some of them I'm forgetting. Anyway. Spinda up next. Spinda's pretty cool, honestly. It's never really been useful, and I've never used it, but I've always liked its design. Just looks like a drunk red panda, and I think that's cool. Why is there 2 of some in the list? I think they have, like, the gender differences. So, like, if you see with this Cacturn right here, this one has, like, a big, like, rhombus on its chest, while this one has a small one. It's, like, gender differences. I'm not ranking the gender differences, though. So, if I see there's 2 of one, I just put it in this tier. So I'm not doing that. But yeah, Spinda. Yeah, I'd probably put Spinda in A tier, to be honest. That might be a hot take, but I really like this design. I think Spinda... We're gonna put Spinda at... I think like right above Delibird. No, honestly right above Yanma. There we go. What's the worst Pokemon arc? I don't know, dude. It's been a while since I've watched the Pokemon anime. I haven't even watched the new one. Though I think the worst one was probably the Black and White series. That was the one that I usually watched when I was younger, though. That was like on TV, at least. Though that was always one of the worst ones. Just because nothing ever happened. Anyways, Trapinch up next. Trapinch is a cool little guy. Kind of looks like that one Minecraft mob that lost the first mob vote, if you remember what that looked like. Or if you know what I'm talking about. I think Trapinch, honestly, it's B tier, but I'd say honestly high B tier though. I'd probably put it right below Hisui and Growlithe. Ash has been 10 years old for 28 years. Yeah, dude. They killed Ash. He's not in the anime anymore. They have like a different main character now. Which, you know, I guess going on like a side note here, when I always wanted them to change Ash and like get a new main character, but it wasn't until they actually took him out where I was like, damn, he's gone. I haven't watched the new Pokemon anime. I might eventually. I don't know. That's one of those things where, like, if I don't have anything to do, I would do it. Which, you know, whatever. So yeah, it's kind of sad. Did you guys see that the original voice actor for Misty and Jessie died of cancer? It happened yesterday. It was really sad. I've never watched the anime, but I want to. I would definitely hold off on it. Oh, fuck, that was terrible. Rash's guardian figure sucks. She let a 10-year-old leave her house to explore the world with, like, no money. That's, like, the average Pokemon experience. Alright, let me get back on topic here. Vibrava is up next. Again, another B-tier Pokemon. I don't think I like Vibrava as much as Trapinch, but I think Vibrava is still good by itself. Put it right there. Right below Crobat. And then we got Flygon. Flygon, easy A-tier Pokemon. I think this is like a consensus A-tier Pokemon. Like, it's gotta be. I don't know a single person that wouldn't put this in A-tier. Though now that I say that, someone in chat's gonna be like, I wouldn't put it in A-tier, and then I'm gonna like ban you for like 10 years. Anyway, Flygon, I would put like, okay, yep, Cloverism. Dude, you can see yourself out, buddy. What do people in Pokemon eat? Pokemon? I mean, I would assume. They eat like random Pokemons. Probably eat like Miltank and Farfetch'd. I know Farfetch'd is like a delicacy in Pokemon lore. Alright, whatever. Flygon, I would put... honestly, like, right below Dragonite. Morse code song? I'm glad you like the Morse code song. Alright, Cacnea. Cacnea, another B-tier Pokemon. I'd probably put this one lower B-tier though. I think there's fine. I definitely prefer Cacturne. I feel like Cacturne is a Pokemon not a lot of people really like. I think this one's extremely underrated though. I really like this design. It's like a scarecrow cactus. And I think that's really cool. I wouldn't put it in S tier, though it's A tier for sure. I would probably put Cacturne like... I'd probably put Cacturne, like, right above Shuckle, like right there. It's pretty good. Pretty underrated. It's mostly underrated because it's not good in battle. That's usually why a lot of Pokemon aren't like fan favorites, because they aren't useful to use. That's a Pokemon that really needed a Mega Evolution when they did the Hoenn remakes. But no, they gave Salamence and Metagross Mega Evolutions, which is fine because those are cool Pokemon, but did they need them? No. Whatever. Swablu is up next. Definitely B tier. I'm trying to decide if I like this more than Altaria, though I should probably just rank this one first. I think Swablu I'm going to put as a standalone Mon. Probably put it like right above Torkoal. Latios and Latias are at least A tier. You may or may not be right. We'll have to see. Alright, Altaria is up next. Again, I'm not sure if I like Altaria more than Swablu. I don't think I do. That's probably a hot take, though. I don't really care. Yeah, I think I like Swablu more than Altaria. I would probably put Altaria, like, I think right above, like, Galil Persian. I think that's fine. Yeah. There we go. We're not ranking the Mega. Zangoose. Is that what this one's called? Yeah, Zangoose. Okay. Zangoose, always been a pretty badass looking Pokemon. Definitely A tier. I think we're gonna put Zangoose, honestly, like, right above Carvanha. Right there. Kind of the middle of A tier. It's pretty cool. You can't lie. Zangoose is a pretty cool Pokemon. Alright. Next up, Seviper. Zangoose's arch nemesis, though Seviper is nowhere near as cool as Zangoose, though it's still alright. I think Seviper I would probably put, like, dude, where would I put Seviper? Hold on. This is one of the hardest Pokemon I think I have to rank. It gets so much harder once there's so many Pokemon there. I think Seviper I'd put like below Ninjask. I think that's a good spot for it. Somewhere in that area. I don't know. I want this to be like my exact ranking, but I know like in a week from now I'm gonna like come back to this and look, and I'm gonna be like, dude, why do I have Spoink above Manectric? Or why do I have Drowsy above, like, or no, why do I have Sunflora above Drowsy? I don't know. Like, whatever. We'll just have to cope. Alright, Lunatone is up next. I've never really been a fan of Lunatone and Solrock, so I might as well just rank them both at the same time. I think I prefer Solrock? No, honestly, I think I prefer Lunatone. I prefer Lunatone to Solrock. It's okay. I put it like above Geodude, and then Solrock, I guess probably like the same thing. I might as well just put them together since they're like, you know, they're like opposites of each other. So yeah, I guess that's fine in C tier. Alright, Barboach. Another C tier Pokemon. I've never liked this thing. It's just, this thing's always just kind of been irrelevant. I don't think it's inherently bad. But it's mid. And that's why it's going in C tier. I'll put it below Lantern. Then Whiscash. Whiscash is slightly better, but it's still in C tier. I'd probably put this guy like right below Beedrill. What happened to E tier? I got rid of it because it's irrelevant. Dude, who gives a shit about E tier? Like, let's be honest with ourselves, gang. Okay, I'm gonna go bye now. Alright, Fire Chicken, thank you for coming out, man. Alright. Next up, we got Corphish. Dude, I love Corphish. Real talk. Corphish is a baller. Bringing Corphish all the way up to the top of the A tier. I've always loved Corphish. He's a cool little derpy lobster guy. So cool. Alright. Then we got Crawdaunt. Definitely not a fan of Crawdaunt. You know, Corphish, he's all the way up. You know, he's chilling. Crawdaunt, though, this might be like the widest disparity between like evolutionary line forms so far. I'd put Crawdaunt like in C tier, dude. I do not like this thing all that much. I guess it's better than like most of these, but I'd probably put it like right below Metapod. So it's like it's high C tier, but still like Corphish is all the way up here. Crawdaunt all the way down here. Like this dude is cooked. Alright. I'm trying to look to see if we have any F tiers coming up. But I don't think we do. We might go this whole stream without having a single F tier. Though if we get to Gen 4, there's gonna be an F tier. Alright. Baltoy up next. Baltoy I am going to put in... I'm gonna put in B tier just because I like that he's a little like dreidel guy. Or top, whatever you want to call him. I think we're gonna put Baltoy like right above Kirlia. I think that's fine. And Claydol, I definitely don't like as much. Though I think it's still B tier. Alright, we'll give it credit. I'm gonna put Claydol like right below Swampert. I think that's fine. There we go. I used to not like Claydol that much, but I kinda like how uncanny it looks. Which is, I guess, a thing. I don't know. This thing looks like it would just wreak havoc if it were real. But anyway. We got Lileep, little flower guy. I think Lileep I'm going to place in C tier. I think this is probably my least favorite fossil line. Unless I remember one that's worse. Yeah, no, I'm not really thinking of any. Probably my least favorite fossil line. I think Lileep itself is okay. I'd put it right there. It's fine. And then Cradily I'd put around the same spot. Though I think I like Lileep more. So we're just going to put it there. Alright. Then we got the other fossil line from Gen 3. Anorith and Armaldo. Anorith, you know, starts off pretty cool. I like Anorith. I'd probably put Anorith, like, probably, like, right below Starmie. I think that's a good spot. You know, it looks cute for a fossil Pokemon. And then you get Armaldo, and I'm not as big of a fan of Armaldo. Though I think overall it's still B tier when it's all said and done. I'd probably put Armaldo around probably like right above Noctowl. Man, why are you like depressed in chat, Felipe? Look, Felipe, just because you're the only one in chat doesn't mean you should be depressed. Listen, you get to talk to me. Who am I kidding? My bad, Felipe. Alright, Feebas up next. Feebas, I'm not gonna lie, looks kind of ugly. Like Magikarp, right? Which is kind of like what Feebas is based on. Magikarp looks cool, you know, as a standalone Pokemon, Magikarp looks cool. Feebas just... I don't know, man, this thing looks uncanny. I know I've said that word a lot, but it's true, dude. And this thing genuinely just looks kind of uncanny. I would probably put Feebas, like... I don't want to put it in C tier, but I think it is. Put it right below Weedle. I'm not a huge Feebasser. Milotic, though, is pretty sick. I won't lie to you. Milotic, I would say, is an A tier Pokemon. Where would I rank it, though? It'd probably be low A tier, but that's fine. I mean, who's gonna care? I would put Milotic, like, right below Dunsparce, I think. If you read my previous message, you would know. I'm back on YouTube. Okay. Welcome back on YouTube. I didn't know you weren't on YouTube already. Alright. But yeah, Milotic, A tier for sure. And then we got Castform. Let me move all the other Castform forms into there. Castform, I think, is conceptually pretty cool. Though overall, I'm not a huge Castform fan. I would probably put this Pokemon, like, right below Politoed. I'm bored. Felipe, we're ranking all these Pokemon. How could you be bored, dude? We're ranking all the Pokemon. Alright. Anyway. Kecleon up next. Where would I put Kecleon, dude? I think Kecleon... I've never really been... Because you yapping? Man, Felipe... I'm trying to do a tier list, bro. I'm yapping to the choir about my Pokemon enjoyment. Or whatever. I don't even know, dude. Listen. You're just gonna have to cope. Alright. Anyways, Kecleon... I think I'd put Kecleon in, like, put it right above Nosepass, I think. That's fine. There we go. And then Shuppet is up next. Shuppet's B tier as well. Higher B tier, though. Pretty good. I would put Shuppet, honestly, like, right below Furo. And then we got Bayonet. Bayonet is definitely higher on the list for me than Shuppet. Where did I even put Shuppet? There is Shuppet right there. Okay, Bayonet, I would put probably like... I put Bayonet right there, right below Cloyster. It's pretty cool. Alright. And then we got Duskull and Dusclops. I love both of these Pokemon. Or is it Dusknoir? I think it's Dusclops. Duskull, I would put, like, all the way up here somewhere. Probably, like, right there. And then Dusknoir, I'd put even... Or, no, is it Dusknoir or Dusclops? Dude, I don't even know. I think it's Dusclops, right? Yeah, Dusclops. Dusclops, I would put above Duskull. I put like right above Wooper. I think that's good right there. No, honestly, you know what? I'll leave it there. It's fine. Can you mew for a few minutes so I can recover my ears from your non-stop yapping? You know what, Felipe? Fine. I will mew for a few minutes. And by mew, I mean, not talk. Because I'm not actually gonna mew. I don't feel like doing that. Alright. We'll do a speed round. I'm just gonna rank these Pokemon. We're gonna go all the way up to Gorbis. And then I will stop mewing by the time I get there. Alright, here we go. Alright. We're back, yapping stream. Welcome in, Roasted Toast. I just finished my mewing session, courtesy of Felipe. Alright. We just did a little speed round there. got bye. Alright. Damn. Alright, whatever. God, we're almost done hoeing. I guess we're gonna get to some Sinnoh Pokemon. Alright. Relicanth. Where am I gonna put Relicanth? First stream not banned. Well, that's because Clobberism isn't here and you haven't done anything to get banned yet. Alright, Relicanth. I'd put Relicanth in B tier, I think. I know just where I'm gonna put this, I just gotta find where those Pokemon are. Where are they? Alright, maybe I don't know where I'm gonna put this. Oh, there we go. I go, actually. Alright, Aristotos, thank you for your brief appearance. I appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like on the way out, buddy. Alright. Love Disc. God, talk about irrelevant Pokemon. This thing, like... I mean, it looks fine, but, like, why does it exist? That's my question. You know, this thing's just kind of a nothing burger. I'd put it right there. Bottom of C tier, basically. Alright, then we get to the pseudo-legendaries and legendary Pokemon from this region. A lot of bangers in here. Let's get into it. Starting off with Bagon. I like Bagon. I think Bagon is A tier. I'm probably gonna put it like right below Sentret. And then we got Shelgon next. I think Shelgon is a bit of a step down. You know, it's a little bit of a transitional stage. I think it looks fine though I'd put it in B tier, I think. We're gonna put it like right below Arbok. And then we got Salamence. Salamence for me is an S tier. First one in a little while. It's her first one since Sceptile, I think. Unless I'm blind. But yeah, Salamence is an S tier. I don't know if I like it more than Tyranitar. I think I do. I think I do, honestly. I'd probably put Salamence like right behind Sceptile there. Alright, next up, we got Beldum. Beldum, pretty cool guy. I put Beldum A tier. He's a little, like, I don't know what you call Beldum. He's like a little, like, part, like a metal thing. Metal eyeball, I guess. But I think he's cool. We're gonna put Beldum... probably like... probably like right there. And then Metang, kind of the same area. I don't think I like Metang as much as Beldum, but again, we're still kind of putting it in the same area. Put it a little further down in A, but it is still A tier. Alright, and then we get to Metagross, which I think Metagross is probably my favorite Hoenn Pokemon. We're gonna put Metagross pretty high on here. Or I think we're gonna put Metagross right there, right behind Slowbro. We might even move that up above Slowbro, honestly. I might have to think about that. I'll make any changes that I want to at the end of the stream. Put that there. Alright, next up, we got Regirock. Alright, I'm not a huge fan of the Regis. Well, okay, I like Regi Ice and Regi Steel. Regirock, though, not as big of a fan. Probably put Regirock in C tier, to be honest. I'm gonna put Regirock like right above Forretress. If you put Latios in anything but S tier, you shouldn't let Clobberism know. I wasn't planning on it if that was the case. Our Regice, I am going to put in... I think I'm here. Oh. And I will judge you. Oh. Okay. Well, that's not good for me. Okay, well, moving on. Regice. You know, I think Regice honestly is A tier. I like how it just looks like, you know, an ice crystal guy, and it just looks pretty cool, I think. I would put Regice probably like right here. It's a good spot. A tier for Regice. And then we got Registeel. I think Registeel is kind of like in between Regirock and Regice. I think it's B tier. I think I'm gonna put Registeel like definitely not above Lugia. Is it even above Charizard? I'm gonna put it below Charizard right there. I think that's fine. Alright. Put the Megas out of there. Alright, we got Latias. Latias? Whatever. I think Latias is A tier. I've always liked Latias. I as you could probably guess, I really like red. I like the shading of red on Latias. I think I would probably put this one like... Is it above Galarian Articuno? Yeah, I think so. I think that's fine. Alright. And then we got Latios. Alright, let me do a quick prayer before I rank this one. Okay. Latios. Now listen. I don't like Latios as much as Latias. Okay? But I think Latios is still A tier. Alright? I couldn't tell you what I like about Latias more. I think it's just a color diff. I just like red more than blue, I think. Well, I like that shade of red more than that shade of blue. But I think overall Latios, I'd probably put like right here below Flygon. Rah, Latios A tier. Yeah. I think the Lati twins are both pretty cool in their own right. So. Never mind. What do you mean never mind? Flygon, bro? Really? Dude. Flygon's cool. Listen, it's no disrespect. I think I just prefer Flygon. Alright. Moving on. Let me just get all these forms out of here. No, let me keep that form. Alright. Godspeed, Sliscord. Yeah, dude, I might be cooked. Alright, Kyogre is up. Kyogre. I think between Groudon and Kyogre, Kyogre's always been my favorite between the two. Even if you include Rayquaza in that, I think Kyogre's my favorite out of that trio. I would probably I'd put Kyogre in A tier. Though, in A tier, I think it would probably be like... I think right below Mew. I think that would... Honestly, even below Sentret. I think that's fine. Then we get Groudon. I like Groudon, but definitely not as much as Kyogre and Rayquaza. I'm gonna put Groudon in B tier, I think. In B tier, where would I put it? I'd probably put this... I think right there is good. It's higher B tier, but Yeah. I've just never been like a huge Groudon fan. Alright, then we got Rayquaza. Big man himself. Alright. Obviously this is a fan favorite Pokemon, so, you know, it deserves the respect. And I do think Rayquaza is pretty good. But I don't like it as much as Kyogre. I still think it's really cool, but it's just never really been for me. It's a little bit below Kyogre on here, on this ranking, but overall, A tier is still really good for it, so there we go. Then we got Jirachi. I put Celebi in B tier. I do like Jirachi more than Celebi, but I don't think Jirachi's quite A tier. I think Jirachi I would probably put, honestly, like, right there. I think that works. Then we got Deoxys. Deoxys. All the way up to S tier for Deoxys. I've always loved this Pokemon. I think, honestly, I'd put Deoxys above Metagross. Maybe even above Slowbro. I'd have to think about that. But I think I'm going to leave Deoxys there for now, below Slowbro. So, that is Gen 3 finished up. Again, no F tiers from Gen 3. So far, we've only had one F tier. And it was a Alolan Golem. God, that Pokemon is hideous. Alright. Depending on how far we get in the Sinnoh Pokédex, we might be getting an F tier. But again, that depends if we get far enough. Which I don't think we will. So, unlucky. Well, let's start off. We got Turtwig up first. Turtwig's alright. It's B tier. I'm not a huge fan of the Gen 4 starters. Couldn't really tell you why. I think out of the base forms, I think Turtwig is my favorite. Either that or Piplup, I'm not really sure. But I think overall, I'm gonna put Turtwig probably like probably put Turtwig right below Minun, right there. I think Clobberleft is probably making his call out post on Twitter. I'm cooked, dude. This guy's gonna fucking roast me alive. Alright. Grotle up next. Honestly, I don't think Grotle is that bad. A lot of people don't like this one. I think it's okay, but it's definitely C tier for sure. Though I'd probably put it like higher end C tier. Like right there. I think it's fine. It's just kind of mid. And then we got Torterra. Torterra is pretty good. Still B tier. I'd put it above Turtwig though. I'd probably put Torterra, honestly, like right below Walrein, I think. I think that's fine. So yeah, Torterra right there. Pretty cool. I think Torterra is definitely my favorite out of the Sinnoh starters. Just in terms of where I'd rank them. But, yeah. Anyways, next up we have Chimchar. Not a big Chimchar fan, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just me in chat. Average. It's alright, Felipe. We'll get through this, man. We'll survive. Do I like Chimchar more than Torchic? I don't think so. I think, honestly, I would put Chimchar, like... I think it's better than Illumise, at the very least. I'll put it there. Then we got Monferno. I think I like Monferno a little more than Chimchar. I think it's a bit better, though I'd put it like right below Whiscash there. It's not like a huge improvement. But then Infernape. Infernape's pretty good. Alright. I'd probably put Infernape, like, right there. I think that's a good spot. Infernape's pretty cool, I can't lie to you. I used to not be a huge Infernape fan, but I mean, it's a pretty cool, it's a pretty good design, and it had such a good impact in the Pokemon anime, from what I remember, from the Gen 4 portion, so yeah, I mean, it's definitely deserving. Sinnoh has the worst final starter Evos, I don't know why, I disagree. I think the worst final starter Evos are like easily, and I mean easily, like not even close, Gen 8. But that's a whole different topic for when we get to Gen 8. Or whatever. Moving on. Let's get to Piplup. Piplup's pretty good. I gotta find where I put Turtwig, because honestly, I would put Piplup like right below Turtwig. Just right there. I think Piplup's pretty good. It's a cool little water penguin. Nothing better than that. Then we got Prinplup. I don't like Prinplup at all. Well, not at all, but I think Prinplup is definitely the worst out of the middle stage forms. Though I think it's still better than Chimchar though. I think Chimchar is like my least favorite out of all of the Sinnoh starter forms. Then we get Empoleon. I don't like how bulky Empoleon is. Like, he's just so big. I don't like that. I don't know. I like the whole like Butler trident thing it's got going on. I think that's really cool. But I don't know. I think it's B tier, but I'm not gonna put it like obscenely high. I'd probably put it like right below Adiba there. It's fine. Alright, next up we got Starly, little bird Pokemon. Starly, it's B tier. You know, it's fine. I put Starly, honestly, like... Ooh, I don't know. Part of me wants to put Starly, like, below Natu, but... No, I think Starly, at the very least, should be, like, below should be below Poliwrath, yeah. At the very least. And I'd probably put Staravia around the same spot. I think I like Staravia a little more than Starly, so I'd put it above Starly. But then you get Staraptor. Alright. And listen, I used to love Staraptor when I was younger. I thought Staraptor was so cool. But now? Dude, I don't know what changed. I do not like this thing at all. And I will die on that hill. I'm dead serious. I would genuinely put Staraptor in C tier. It would be high C tier, I think. Like, I think right below Omastar is good, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. Bigoof in S tier for the memes? No. No, this is my objective tier list. I can't be putting the fraud Bidoof in S tier. Alright. Anyways, speaking of Bidoof, here we go. Bidoof. Man, the myth, the legend himself. I am going to put Bidoof in B tier. B for Bidoof. It's okay. That's really all there is to say about it. The memes kind of carry it, I'm not gonna lie. If it wasn't for the memes, this would probably be C tier. The memes carry it into B. I think I would probably put this right below Shuppet, right there. And then we got Beep Barrel. I fucking hate this thing, dude. I hate this thing so much. Genuinely, I guess it's better than Grumpig, but I don't like it. The barrel it's just not good, dude. I don't know what they were cooking when they made the barrel. They were like, alright, let's make the most ugly looking beaver Pokemon we could possibly make, and then just made the barrel. Like, they were not cooking. Alright. Next up, Kricketot and Kricketune. Kricketot is C tier for me. As for where in C tier, I would probably put it like right here. And then Kricketune, Bibarel needs an evolution. Bibarel needs God, that's what it needs. Alright. Kricketune, I would put a bit lower, I think. Not much, though. Okay, maybe much. Maybe much lower. I'd put Kricketune right there. Kricketot's kind of cute. I don't like it that much, but, you know, it's kind of cute. Kricketune's just... Delele-woo! Yeah, that's the noise Kricketune makes. That's all it's known for. It's its whole purpose in life. I guess, I don't know. Alright. Shinx is up next. Shinx is pretty cool, I won't lie to you. Shinx is A tier, I think. Probably lower A though. I have a lot of A tier Pokemon I like. I would put Shinx probably like right there. And then we got Luxio. Luxio again, still A tier. I don't think I like it as much as Shinx. I think honestly I'd put Luxio like right above Raichu. And then Luxray, I would probably move up quite a bit compared to them. I would put Luxray like right here. I think that's a good spot. Right below Sableye. Right above Belvin. There you go. Luxray. In the thick of it. And then we got Budew. Shinx line is so cool. Yeah, it really is. Too bad Luxray just kind of sucks. Like in PvP. In competitive, whatever. Budew, honestly, it's not like the most interesting Pokemon, and I would dare even say it's not very necessary, but it's pretty cute. So honestly, that kind of carries it into B tier. Though it's like low B tier, I'd put it like above Kecleon. And we got Roserade. Roserade's pretty cool. I'd be willing to put this high B. I think I'd put Roserade like right above Groudon. I used to not like this Pokemon that much, but I used it in a recent like Nuzlocke I did. It's pretty fun. Pretty underrated. Alright, next up we got Cranidos. I like Cranidos. I probably could put Cranidos in A tier, to be honest. I really like this Pokemon, but my only issue with this Pokemon is it's not even with this Pokemon. It's evolution. Rampardos. I do not like Rampardos. I couldn't tell you why. But I just don't like it. You know, it's alright. I think, honestly, like... Okay, well, I do like it. I like it enough to put it in B tier, I guess, based on my rankings here. I would put Rampardos, like, better than... Okay, maybe Rampardos is like higher half of B tier based on my rankings. I put Rampardos, like, I guess right, like right there, right below Glalie. I didn't think I'd put it that high, but there we go. I guess in the end it's pretty cool. Now Shieldon? Shieldon? Hell no, bro. This thing is stupid. I do not like this dude. Like what is this supposed to be? It's like a little dog with like a dome plate on its head, and it just looks stupid. I'm sorry. I'd put this, honestly, like low C tier. I guess it's better than Slacking. I don't know. But Bastiodon? Bastiodon? This thing is ugly as hell. I think genuinely Bastiodon... Is this lower than Exploud? No, I think... No, it is. It is. This thing's D tier. I'm sorry, it's D tier. It has to be. I think it's better than... I think I'm gonna put it there. It's not F. It's not F tier. But it's certainly not good. Alright, let me get these Burmies and Wormadams out of here. Alright, Burmy. Burmy. Yeah, this is a D tier Pokemon, I think. Like, I don't know what they were cooking with this. I guess it's better than Volbeat, but... Like, dude. Wormadam, like, same thing. I think I like it a little more than Burmy, but, like, dude. I don't like these Pokemon. Like, what were they doing, bro? It looks like a Pikmin, kind of. That's the vibe I get from Wormadam. But, oh dude, my voice is cooked, bro. I'm gonna be, like, inaudible tomorrow. Alright, Mothim, split evolution of Burmy. I used to think Burmy evolved into Wormadam, and then Wormadam evolved into Burmy. Or, no, not Burmy, Mothim. But, no. Wormadam and Mothim are split evolutions of Burmy. But I think Mothim is vastly superior. I would probably put it in B tier, I think. Where did I put Butterfree? Actually, do I have Butterfree in B tier? Dude, it's getting to the point where I can't even find the Pokemon anymore. Like, I used to be able to find the Pokemon pretty easily, but now I can't. Honestly, where... Does anyone see Butterfree? Because I don't. I don't see Butterfree, chat. Where's Butterfree? Or whatever. We're just gonna have to... Oh, I see it. There we go. I would put Mothim below Butterfree. I'd probably put it right there. No, that's a lie. I'd put it right there. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Alright. Alright, next up, Combee. Combee's just kind of goofy looking. We're gonna put it in C tier. I'm not the biggest fan of this Pokemon. I think we're going to put Combee... Honestly, right here might be a good spot. No, you know what? I like it more than Chimchar, I think. We're gonna put it below Wobbuffet. Alright, then Vespiquen, I think is better. It's B tier for sure. Though where in B tier? I would probably put Vespiquen like... It's definitely on the lower end. Yeah, honestly, like... Right above Claydol. Have you seen Burmy without the leaves? No, that's not something I want to see, I don't think. Alright, we got a few left. Looks like I'm not gonna get to my F tier that I was planning. I mean, I might if I speedrun. Alright, Pachirisu. Pachirisu is, in my opinion, B tier, I think, but like lower end as well. This is one of my least favorite of the Pikachu clones, though it's kind of hard to screw these things up. So, yeah, if you manage to make them bad, that's kind of impressive. I would put Pachirisu, honestly, like... right below Badoo. And we got Weasel. Weasel's pretty cool. Weasel is A tier for me, though I'd say low A. Probably like right above Paldean Rooper. Floatzel, a little bit higher. Floatzel's always been like one of my main go-to Pokemon in Gen 4 games. It's been very clutch for me. Always been fond of using it. I think Floatzel, honestly, I would put like right below Skarmory right here. No, honestly, I'd put it right there. Go to both Blaziken. Alright. Cherubi. It's kind of C tier Pokemon for sure. I think it's better than Meditite though, so we're gonna put it there. Well, you know what? Honestly, I put it right there, right above Combee. And then I guess we'll put that one in there. Cherum, I've never been a huge fan of. It's just kind of the same, though I kind of don't like it as much. That might be crazy, but I don't know. I'm gonna put it right there, but I think I prefer Cherubi a little bit. All right, Shellos. You know, I'm only gonna rank the one form of Shellos. I mean, I guess they're two different things. No, honestly, I prefer the blue one, so I'm just gonna rank that one instead, actually. So Shellos. I think Shellos is B tier. This is so daunting to rank. I don't even know where to put this, bro. This Shellos, I really like. I'm gonna put it right below Lugia. Gastrodon, not as big of a fan, for sure. But I think it's still B tier, right? So we're gonna like move it down a lot in B tier, but I think honestly, like, I think right there is a good spot for it, right below Poliwrath. Alright. Then we got Ambipom, and this will be the last Pokemon I'm ranking today, because, ladies and gentlemen, this is my second F tier Pokemon. The second F tier Pokemon. I cannot explain to you guys how much I hate Ambipom. Because, you know, if you look at Aipom, all the way up here, where did I put Aipom? Aipom's right here. He's a cute little monkey guy. You know, he's got the little hand on his tail. You know, he's ready to give you a high five, and he looks so cool. Right? He looks so chill. Then it evolves into this thing. Like, this thing just looks so cursed. It looks like a fucking Teletubby, but not in a good way. And then it's got like two hands, and like, dude, it's just, oh, it's gross, dude. I fucking hate Ambipom. I think it's worse than Alolan Golem. Genuinely. I put Alolan Golem above this thing. I do not like it at all. Again, like, I'm not gonna go in any more detail than that, mostly because, you know, we're at the end of the stream, but yeah, point is, I do not like Ambipom at all. Alright, definitely one of my least favorites. But yeah, well, with that out of the way, that is gonna do it for this one. Here's kind of a overview of the list as it stands right now. Alright, pretty cool. We have a lot of B tiers, though that's to be expected. I feel like we only have two F tier Pokemon. Like I said, I'm only saving F tier for like the worst of the worst in my opinion, but yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe as well while you're at it. And I will see you guys in the next one on Thursday. Peace.